How's it going, Jeremiahans? Right in front of me here is one of Casio's latest beginner keyboards from their Casiotone series, and this here is the Casio CT-S300. And in this video, I will tell you the key features of this keyboard. In addition, I will play a couple of tones and rhythms from this keyboard so you can decide for yourself if this should be the one you want to buy. I will tell you what I like about this keyboard as well as what I think is not too hard about this keyboard. In addition, I will make comparisons with the Yamaha PSR-E363 being the cheapest price touch-sensitive keyboard from Yamaha. This Casiotone CT-S300 is the bigger brother to the Casiotone CT-S200, and I will tell you whether it is worth an extra $30 for this Casiotone CT-S300 over the CT-S200. For more information about this keyboard as well as a list of my recommended pianos and keyboards, do check out the links in the description below. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jeremy C, and in my channel I make independent and unbiased reviews, tips and tutorials about a range of keyboards as well as digital pianos. If you enjoy content like this, make sure you subscribe and smash that notification bell icon. The Casiotone CT-S300 is priced at $139 US, and it is a 61 touch-sensitive full-size keys keyboard. It also comes with 400 tones as well as 77 rhythms, which I have demonstrated every single of this rhythm in another video, so I'll link it up here and do check it out. You also get 50 dance music patterns for you to be your own DJ, and what is new in this model is that you get 12 human voices for you to spice up your DJ patterns. In addition, what is new in this model over the Casio CT-S200 is you get a pitch bend wheel. In addition, there is also a metronome and a one-touch setting for the 77 rhythms, and you can start playing immediately after setting your rhythm. For those who want to play in a different key, maybe you have someone singing along with you, you have the transpose function. There is also a pedal sustain button for those who don't have a pedal sustain. At the back of the panel, we have a standard audio in jack for you to plug in your mobile devices and play along with. We also have a headphones jack for you to plug in your headphones and leave your family in peace if you happen to be just trying to brush up your latest hit tunes. We are also able to power this using the DC adapter as well as run it on batteries. And on the other side of the back panel, we have a standard USB MIDI jack that you can connect to the Kodana app to play music games as well as learn new songs that you download from the internet. You can also connect this to your computer and use it with your favorite DAW like FL Studios. And we have a sustain pedal jack for you to plug in your external sustain pedal. The Casiotone CT-S300 is a very lightweight 3.3 kilos. As you can tell from this video, I'm really able to just toss it around like it weighs almost nothing. So if you're going to be carrying this around for your social activities, campsites and birthday parties, this will be a very suitable keyboard for you. This Casiotone CT-S line is based loosely on the Casio CTK series, and I find a lot of similarities between these, the Casiotone CT-S300 and the Casio CTK-3500. We get the same number of tones. We have 400 tones here, and that also have 400 tones. However, the CTK-3500 is $10 cheaper at $129 US. But what this keyboard has is a couple of fewer rhythms. This has 23 fewer rhythms than the CTK-3500. However, in my opinion, this is significantly improved over the CTK-3500. I just didn't like the key feel on the 3500 as much as this one. So the key bed on this is greatly improved. There is a lot more feel on these keys than the very plasticky CTK-3500. And these keys are also textured, which on the CTK-3500 is not. The build quality on this is a lot more solid and looks a lot more professional looking, whereas the CTK-3500 just felt like it was a bunch of hard plastic. For that price, of course, we cannot expect too much, but this is a very good example of what can be done with some good material engineering as well as good thought in the UI and layout of the features and functions on a basic entry-level keyboard. So one of the things that I really like about the Casiotone is that it is just so much better designed. There is this very thoughtful carry handle that allows you to just carry it anywhere. In addition, the whole layout is just very logical. The speakers on this CT-S300 is also beefier than the CTK-3500, and in my opinion, it actually sounds better and sounds more solid and more oomph than those found on the CTK-3500. But what I don't really like about the Casiotone series is that because it imports almost all the tones from the CTK series, and that tones has been around for a little while, although they did some EQ tweaks that is really based on the slightly older technology. I would have wished that they would have put the AIX sound chip in this one. So the CTX-700 from Casio, which is just not a lot more expensive than this one, actually has the AIX sound chip, and I think that sounds a lot better than this one. However, the selling point of the CT-S is of its very good ergonomics, very good keyboard, as well as an easy to carry around handle that you can just bring along wherever you are in a very lightweight package. In my past 2 weeks of reviewing and playing on this CT-S300, I found the 400 tones and 77 rhythms sufficient for a beginner's repertoire. Now let's talk about the closest equivalent from Yamaha. So Yamaha's cheapest touch-sensitive keyboard is actually the Yamaha PSR-E363. However, that costs a staggering $200, which is significantly more than this keyboard itself. While the Yamaha PSR-E363 has the ability to layer dual voices as well as the ability to store more registration, 9 registrations. In fact, it doesn't come with a pitch bend wheel, which will be helpful when you're trying to play your acoustic and lead instrument synth sounds. What I feel is that the Yamaha has a sweeter acoustic instrument sounds. Therefore, this Casiotone CT-S300 I think is a better value in my opinion than the CT-S200, because I really think that one of the critical features is touch-sensitive keys, and I also like the fact that there is a pitch bend on this one as well. So for $30 more, that is a good buy. However, I feel that Casio just needs to be a little bit careful about how they price their Casiotone in Asian market and in European markets, because I have been getting complaints and comments from my viewers and subscribers that their dealership in their countries are actually marking up the prices on this Casiotone significantly higher than the $139 list price of this Casiotone that one can buy in the USA. Here are my final thoughts. For $139, this Casiotone definitely presents a very valid value proposition. It is well built, easy to carry around, extremely lightweight, well designed with an ergonomic design and a well thought out UI. And I also like the fact that it has touch-sensitive keys at this price point, as well as a pitch bend wheel. For more information about this and other keyboards that I recommend, do check out the description below. Until then, I will see you in the next one.